fun, I guess. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's actually working, I think. Okay. I think it's working, guys. It might be a little bit low quality, though. Hi. Yeah, it begins with you. Okay, okay. This ain't like a stream I'm making known because, like, you know, I'm just kind of testing it for now. But this is a lot easier to do than doing it on X. I'm gonna be real upfront with you because I do not need the tab open to stream, I'm pretty sure. Unless I need to, like, change the description or whatever. Okay, but it looks like it is working, I believe. I think I'll... I mean, I should put an additional, like, link to it. Give me a second. Give me a second. Funny enough, I have more, I have a lot of subs on the U app. I'm gonna call it the U app, okay? Is that a good idea? I'm gonna call it... Ah, I just heard my voice. That was scary. Ugh, I sound like that? Ugh. Here you go. I just dropped it in the chat. Whoopsie daisies. I won't be able to read the chat. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I would not be able to read the chat. I have not found out how to have both of the chats on my OBS yet, so I probably will not be able to read the chat today. So preferably, obviously, using this chat would be better. But at least I can figure it out. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to go la 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 to what's happening on that side. Lord knows what's gonna happen because I know those fucking UApp fucking chats can go kind of crazy. Ah. But I think we're gaming now. So I'll make that clear throughout, like, the stream that I will not be able to read it. I mean, I could technically have the tab open, but, like, it takes up so much, like, resources that I'm just not even going to bother. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi, hi. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Twitch, and welcome to the first Ustream. Yes, I'm calling it that still. Hi, Mango. 13731. I really should stop reading numbers, but I feel like you guys get giddy when I read the numbers. Like, ooh, you guys reading great numbers, eh? That was cringe, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Guys, what would you think if I get, like, a cutesy chibi model? I remember when I was like, talking about, like, potentially trying the other customizable models, and obviously with those I would try to remake me. I'll probably get different outfits for each one, because can't really replicate the outfit. But, you know, it is an idea I want to do just to, like, kind of match the mood of whatever I'm doing, maybe. This one will obviously be my main one, but, you know. I think a cute little chibi one would be kind of cool. What do y'all think? Would that be a good idea? Today we'll be playing some horror games. And we will probably... I only have like 2 installed for horror games, but after the horror games we'll probably move to either Outlast Trials or DVD. We'll leave it up to vote or whatever I feel like. Whatever I feel like. Alright. I hope you guys had a good Wednesday, though. This has definitely been the week of all time. My emotions have been all over the place. I will be real with you. Monday, I was not doing good. I was not doing good Monday. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays, but I decided, oh, what the hell. I need the exercise. So the 2 games we'll be playing today, I have faith these games will be good. I have like 3 games. Actually 4 games, but I don't think I'm gonna play them all. I think these games might be a little bit longer. Did I get some rest though? I pretty much slept as my normal time. Yesterday I was really tired because before I got on stream, yeah, when I got on stream yesterday, before I was like in my server's VC for like 2 to 3 hours, and we were playing for it. So I expelled all my energy there, and then about 3 hours, about the 3 hour mark yesterday, I was just fucking beat. I could barely keep my eyes open. I needed to get out and move. I needed to. Real quick, let me. When I look down, it's so funny because it looks like I'm asleep. I promise you, I am not asleep. I am just, browsing real quick. Not browsing real quick, but I'm finding an image to post on, X to say I'm live. I don't think the live posts on X are really too worth it because I don't think really anybody sees them. Too bothered by it. Is this one funny? That's pretty quaint. It's throwing a tomato at myself. Awesome. Let me use that one. Awesome sauce. Let me type this out, and then we will be on our way to the gaming world of horror. Now I can say, what can I say? What can I say? I say live on Purple app is good, but now I can also say live on the Red app. Live on Purple and Red app. There we go. That is an elegant post. That is an elegant post. If you ask me, ah! I just threw my phone across my room. I meant to toss it on my desk, but I fucking milkshake. Firstly, why are you tossing your phone? I don't know. Alright. Ow! Fuck. There we go, it's back. How long till I get banned on the Red app? This would be so funny. I know moderation there is like... It's cut though. Anyways, let's get to the first video game. We're gonna get started with this one. We're gonna start with this one. This one's called Lurking. Little spiders. Ooh. Oh, my music. Cut the music. Does this game have a, does actually. Oh. Alright. Let's get started. This game's called Lurking. It is a spider game. Who is excited? Made with Unity. It's always a good sign. I can't really tell the controls from the bottom. I'm gonna be real with you, Mr. Lurker. From what I can decipher from my Elden eyes, I can see WSASD is to move. Mouse 1? I can't tell what this says. I think it's to look. And I'm not able to try to decipher what that other last button is. It's probably interact or inventory. But I really cannot tell. That looks like a 6 or a 0. My 6 would be the inventory button, but I don't know. Maybe it's a strange thing because maybe like in wherever they're at, maybe the number 6 is the inventory button. It's the letter I. Start in a second. Okay. Let me just make sure everything is working. I'm actually trying to like do the vertical streaming too, but I don't know if it's actually working. I really don't know, and I'm kind of too lazy to open up the app again. Oh well. Alright. Let's get started. Let's get this show started. We're just opening up. Get some manga here. What is that? It looks like a plant with a bug in it. Definitely not a manga. Or it could be that one manga. You know the one with the bug island? I haven't seen that one. But that's a pretty fitting one to mention. Since while playing a potential bug. Okay, first check on the pets, then go to work. With the lights off. What's in here? Let's explore a little bit before we interact with whatever that is. Do we have any light switches in here? This is a safety hazard, I'm pretty sure, geeks and gamers. There's no light switch in the bathroom? That's peculiar. A nasty ass door. Ooh. My guy seems to like a lot of pizza. He has his utensil. He has a pizza on the floor. Well, this guy's light situation is not that good. He has another bug. I mean, he must be a fan of bugs because he has flies around. He has fucking manga about bugs. I mean, there's a room with just the toilet. Once again, with no light. That's surprising you have 2 toilets. No, wait, this room doesn't have a toilet. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, we have a pet snake and some other features. Ooh, a bug. Feeding memo, Daisy, refill water every day, needs 1 cricket every 2 days. Stan, refill water every day, needs 1 defrosted mouse per day. Okay. Who? Is this one just empty? Yeah, it is. You want the crickets? Yeah, use that here. What the fuck do you mean? This guy. What do you mean? Wait, who wants the cricket? Oh. That makes sense. Wait. We need 1 mouse. So it's probably in the refrigerator, right? Oh, he needs to get some lights in this damn house. Hello? What did I collect? Obtain defrosted mouse. Okay. What is a defrosted mouse? Sam can't eat the mouse if it's frozen. What do you mean? Do you have to put them in the microwave? There's no way. We don't have a... We're actually putting a mouse in the microwave. What did it explode? Unfrozen mouse. Alright, then take your damn mouse. Have fun! You gonna eat it? I put a lot of work into that mouse. And now we need water. Which water I would assume is located in here. Need a cup, there we go. I'm accidentally gonna be carrying around an extra frozen mouse. Oh my god, do I have to come back twice? Oh my god, bro. Shut that, it's bothering me. Shut this too, it's bothering me. You, water. Do spiders drink water? It don't make sense if they drink water. I don't know why I'm even bothering asking that stupid question. Already full? I just fucking fed it. Just... Guess we have enough to feed you as well. Time to go to work, I guess. Oh, wait, work time. need to unlock it first, bro. Why does he have locks on his door? Bro, where does he live? The fucking slums? He must be an American. They can't drink the water, or else the itsy bitsy spider would have to drink the water from the rider spout. I understood that reference. We have dimly lit lights now. You guys doing okay in here? Someone knocked at the door? Who's knocking at my door? Oh my god, unlock it, your fucking bolted door. Package. What's happening over here? Oh, can't leave. I need to put this on the table to inspect it. Can you unlock it? There's no delivery address. Whoever sent this dropped it at my door themselves. Well, let's open it. It's a new spider! She's a beauty. I don't know that species. Species? Is that how you spell that? And why would somebody send her to me? I'll move her to a proper cage until I figure out what's going on here. Oh, we can take her on an adventure! Look at her! Wow! Look at her. She like moves as you're like moving. Oh, I think I just gave her a seizure. Is she okay? Oh, I'm so sorry. She's gonna fucking game in me later. Alright, get in there, you baka. There you go. Let's get you some food and water now. You like crickets? Eat them. Eat them. I already know what's gonna happen. There's gonna be a giant ass spider that's gonna be a monster watch. Guaranteed. I know how these games go. Hello? Still in here? You haven't escaped yet? What you doing? I'm more scary than this spider. The spider's like maybe it's a black widow? I don't know my spiders. Don't ask me. I better get some sleep now. Alright, don't grow too big while I'm gone. This spider. Again, no lights in this building. Bothering me. Oh, no spiders crawling on me. What's happening? What time is it? 8:08. That's not a proper time. You okay? Uh-oh. That's not good. The bugs are gone, and so is the snake. I don't know, guys. This is not good. Maybe they're just getting some food, right? They ate all the food. They ate everything. They ate fucking everything. I'm not leaving in the middle of the night, bro. There's crickets. A bunch of crickets. Uh-oh. I'm in there, thank you. Me and my tribal fucking scream. Like, it's been a while since I had these nightmares. Are my pets doing okay? You guys still in here? At least we got the snake and the black widow. Huh? Oh. He got out on his own? Wait, what is that? Is that on this one? No, that's... It shed its skin. because bathrooms are a safety violation, I'm pretty sure. Giant spider, you might... okay, this guy's still a hoarder. Need to unlock it first. What do you mean? Actually let us walk? No? You okay, dude? Oh. Flashlight, T to toggle. I guess he's doing. Entry 1. Specimen X33 was successfully introduced in test subject apartment. Test subject proceeded to feed specimen. Quantities delivered 1. Orthophenia Gaileus? I cannot say that. I'm so sorry. That's probably the spider that we just got. So he's decided did not show interest for food. Specimen X33 is now fully fed, expecting rapid growth. X33 grew and molted as expected, started to show signs of agitation. Now I will rest a little and continue observations in the morning. Well, I think we know what the problem is. This guy obviously sent us the spider, and now he... I think he was just taking a nap. Nothing special. I'm gonna assume he was just taking a nap. I haven't checked these doors. 1 second. Yeah, okay, so it's a test subject spider of some sort. So that's a little spooky. Hello, hello, hello. Can we go up? No. What's wrong with my neighbors? What's wrong with this whole fucking place? This place is a dump. Hello? Hello? A little bit too. The stench makes me dizzy. Hey, bro. Don't be such a baby. I have a sneeze coming. It's bothering me. I always have a sneeze when it comes to these streams. Oh. I thought that was like blood or something. Hello, neighborinos. Oh. Blocked the way. What? Can I get through this? Yes, if you believe. Oh, that was a bad idea. Lucky. That's the game. How'd you rate that game? Wasn't really that scary. I mean, we've did spiders before. I give it a... It's a short game. I give it a 3 out of 5. Wasn't that scary. Alright. I think I enjoyed better spooky one. I'm gonna go to a vacation home. This one might be really scary. I already can tell we're gonna be doing some chores. No, we're doing some chores. Wait, solid 5 out of 10. There's getting sudden loud noises and jump scares. Ooh, I might be jumping out of my seat for this one. Vacation home. I think this might be a longer one, so this could be fun. Let's see, vacation home. Whoa! My dude just fell asleep on the fucking driving. That's not good. Oh, we can drive. Whoa, look at us go. There's gonna be something on the road, isn't it? I know these classic downstairs. It's the start of Outlast. Is this the vacation home? I can't wait to sleep. I'm so tired. Park the car in the garage. Sorry, I'm gonna crash the car. Turn your headlights off! Jesus Christ. Can't see. Press E to place the keys. Why not keep them in your pocket? I don't know. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the vacation home. It's a home that is away from home. I don't know. I got nothing for it. Is that artwork on the wall? A brilliant landscape. Can I split the house? I don't like how that turned off. Oh, it's a smart house. Well, that's clearly not where I sleep. I don't... Key. Remember, there's a yellow key in here. Bathroom. No mirror! This is a strangely liminal looking, area. You can see the outside here. This is a very weird room with wacky wallpaper. I don't like how you can see outside on this floor. Why are we in this home alone? Let's go to sleep. What was that? What was that sound? That isn't my car. Uh-oh. Hello? Hey. Are you inside of the house? No. Who is this? I am the guy who rented you this place. Oh, really? Shit, what's up? Dabbed you up. Are you in or not? Yeah, I'm in it. I am, but someone's car is in the front of the house. Hangs up. I need to get out of this place. Is this the Krusty Krab? Does this look like the Krusty Krab? Well, that's not fucking good. Oh, shit. You're in the colorful room. Is someone in here? Should I get this key first? I already know you're about to play a jump scare on this window. Oh, I guess you don't want those keys yet. Too early? Why don't we just go out and confront the guy? No? Okay. I'd like to go out and confront him. Fuck! Keys are gone. I forgot to lock the garage door. You are an idiot. Someone is in the house. Well, I mean, that seems like your fault. Someone was in here. Because those lights only turn on when somebody's here. Somebody is in this vicinity. I can hear him upstairs. We got a choice, everybody. What should we do? Investigate the cell, go upstairs, get the backup key, stay down there. Well, we know what the backup key is. I feel like that would be the sane idea to do. But with my infinite wisdom, let's go upstairs. Maybe just eating something up here. Why was that the most genuine scream ever? That scream is so fucking ass. That scream is so ass. I peeked the microphone. Why was that the scariest jump scare to me ever in these games? We'll speedrun the other answer. That was so loud. I sounded like a car horn. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Yeah, I told you it'd be scary, though. Let's see what the other choice to make is. I mean, I ain't scared anymore. I'm a big girl. Why does he not carry his keys with him? That is the big question. This guy is stupid. Alright, we're gonna go just straight to sleep because I think it's just the two choices. Oh, I know the vertical one working because I don't have the vertical canvas thing installed. Okay. What was that sound? I don't know, probably some neighbor. Hello? Yeah, I'm stuck down here listening to this guy. I ain't scared of him. I already got the jump scare. So it's obviously like a landlord that's a murderer. I don't think it's exciting as an idea, but hopefully I didn't lose my voice because of that. That'd be annoying. Damn it, the keys are gone. Oh, just let me. Why don't we take his car? Go outside and take his car. I can hear him. He's upstairs. Stay downstairs. Backup key. I ain't gonna be scared. I'm brave. What did either way? What did either way? What did either way? Okay. Okay, bro. You know what? Just for the two scares that got me somehow, this might. I mean, it's very short. This game has practically no story. I think it's a 4 out of 5 for the jump scare, though. How'd you rate that? We're gonna do Liminal Gallery next. This one might be actually kind of cool because it's liminal. It's only like a 10 to 15 minute game, so we might be fine. I don't know if it's a horror game though. Probably don't expect a horror game. Alright, Liminal Gallery. This might be really spooky. Gotta get my voice back on track. All those jump scares. This was fancy. No photos or videos allowed. Okay. Sound good. This is a vibe, you know. I could just sit here and listen to this song all day. Okay, this hyping is a little bit strange, though. That scared me, oh my god. I'm actually so jumpy right now. We just no-clipped. Be careful, you may no-clip out of reality. I guess you do like this. Okay, so you take the pictures and place them on the wall. Of sorts, yeah? Okay. It's a little bit weird because it basically places the whole room, but that's kind of cool. Open sesame. What did I do? Okay, no. Wait, I failed? I failed? Do you have to put it exactly as it's like shown? Oh, it just didn't load it. Where would I put y'all at? That's a little bit weird. Oh, friends. Oh. Sorry, friends. Hey, friends. I'm back in here again. Oh, we're doing stuff. What is this? Excuse me, sirs. Excuse me, sirs. Oh, we found the door. Give me that. Oh, we need to get that one. That is probably not where you have to put that. Let me restart. Wait, can we grab this one? No. Maybe I put this one right here. Aha! I'm going into the warp zone. Well, this is kind of cool. A cool idea. You got a ladder, which, I mean, that's just kind of self-explanatory way to put that, I feel like. But if I place it down right here, wouldn't it, like, need to be sideways? Like this? That. Put you right here. Use me. We found the door. Okay, this is a cool idea. Oh, water. Cool. I want to play more liminal games. What is that? Tropical beach? Duckies. Y'all still play with rubber duckies when they're on the bathtub? I actually don't do that anymore. Sorry, rubber duckies. I don't do that anymore. We're back. Is that a giant spider? Oh my god, why is spider such a big thing? That's what we're saying. Okay, bro. Wait, that ain't gonna be good. Okay. I mean, we saw that one coming once we saw like a guy. It might be the red eyes from that one game, the streamer game. Speaking of which, I should play that again. Ooh. Right next stream. Yeah, keep your eyes to yourself, that's all I'm gonna say. You know, like, you know, I'm pretty good eye candy, I know, but like, you know, a little bit too much attention, you know, it starts to get to your head. Just saying. We get into here. We got a modern camera now. Took the camera. Well, that did absolutely nothing. I should restart that one. So now we gotta take pictures of stuff. What do we take a picture of? Oh. Now we can put the picture right here. Go through it. Ah, this is a clever puzzle game. Technically, the one must be upright. Okay, bro. Why don't I do that? It's like an obvious move to just do this. Broken? How is it broken? Alright, restart. So how do we do this? I think we need to get to the top of that. That might not have been the best idea. Okay. This is gonna be tricky. So how do we get that? We need the door to be upright. We can take a picture to help us get up there. I don't know. Wait. What if? It's directly under us. This is why I'm Yoki Shy. I'm just a goat. I figured that out with ease. Door. Get over here. Stop fucking around. Fuck. That failed, clearly. Gee, wait, technically. How? Oh, we made it. Easy. It's so easy. I'm just so smart. This is why I'm so intelligent. This one I can easily just flip it over. I'll forge my own path. Game. Hey, really? I don't think that's how it's gonna work, gang. Nah. kind of figured it out. Sinky. There you go, easy. So we know we can stand on lights now. If I do this. No. That is not how it's gonna work. And now, no, that's not how it's gonna work, because there's no way to jump across that. So where do we go? We're trapped in here. Wait. What if we just get rid of that? That did nothing. That just blocked us. That was terrible. No. Alright, this is tricky. This is tricky. How do we get past this wall? I know it's gonna be the most easiest answer. No, it's not go back. You can't go back. Anything to do with these two sides, because like if I place it down, it places the picture pretty much as is, but we need to get past this wall. I know it's probably a super duper easy answer, but like that kind of got us nowhere. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Damn. Wait, we have an idea. We have an idea. We have an idea. Listen, listen. We got an idea going. No, I fucked up. Back where we went though. That light is fucking us over right now. Then why don't we just simply not have the light in the picture? Fuck. Fucked up already. Damn. I can pick it up now. got to be kidding me. Ah, okay, there. Wait. Are you kidding me? Another wall? Are you kidding me? Did all that work just get to another wall? Fuck. Hi, Radion. Fuck, no, no, no. Fuck! This is the hardest one yet. I do not know. Like, the answer's probably super fucking obvious and I'm being stupid. But, like, how do you get past this? I'm close to pulling out the wiki. I'm close to pulling up the walkthrough. Everything's been super easy. Can we go on top of this? No. I solved it in the most unintentional way ever. Okay, well that was easy. That was completely the most like that I kind of solved that just somehow with walls. They give you a lot of film for this one. So we gotta get to that. Okay, so we have a cool trick we've learned. We could just do a weird distortion. I mean, there's clearly a ladder here. Not a ladder, staircase. So it's like. That's starting to look a little trippy. This is starting to look a little trippy. How are you doing today, Rodion? Fuck, no, we broke the door. It's broken! No! We broke the door! No! Oh my god, we did like the cardinal sin of breaking the door. Well, let's just like put it like this then. Do that. We could do that. Here's the question: what's that? Oh no! Did we break the door? Broke the door. We broke it again. Okay, well this is tricky. We have to make sure we don't break the door. But either A, we get up there, or B, get a good photo of the door. I'm thinking just kind of like keep it away from affecting the door. If you just do it like this, it can't really affect it, but it's getting the back though. That's the problem, it's getting the back. I fucking no-clipped into the west spot! Okay, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. We parkour onto the door. Yeah, easy. This is so easy! Alright, we got a fountain, but the thing is up there. So the question is... really just... I know, I'm so smart, I know. I'm too short. I'm too short. I can't... Fuck. Shit. Now we have a lot of fucking gooses. Hey, Oxer. Oh, what's the gooses do? That's oddly specific. These do nothing? I think this is just like kind of a funny joke. How are you doing today, Youngster? Yeah, I think these are just a funny joke. A little bit of ha-has. The end? Nope. Bad day? Oh, I'm sorry. Hope it wasn't too bad. The moon. No way we're about to take a picture of the moon. This is just like Portal. At the end of Portal 1 when you had to shoot the moon with the portal. Yay. Are we going to take a picture of the moon? And then do what I think we're about to do. We're gonna just place it under us and go, ah, we're going to the moon. Ah! Shit, we actually are. We're going to the moon. Now we're on the moon. The end. We made it to the moon. Acozillis, we made it. What if I want to explore the moon a little bit more? Apparently gravity would allow us to sit on the moon with no repercussions. Uh-oh. Wait, take a picture of the moon! Quick! Quick, before we crash! Before we crash, take a picture of the moon! Uh-oh. Damn. That was funny. That was being funny there. I just put the moon down. Space. Space is scary. The end. Okay. Goose. Thanks for playing. Created by Ken Frost. What if I don't want to go? That's the end of the Liminal game. That was a pretty cool game, honestly. I kind of wish this game was longer because it has like a fun gameplay, honestly. It's not scary. This wasn't meant to be a horror game, by the way. I should have clarified that compared to the two we just played. But this one was pretty good. I like the idea of like a camera and you place down your pictures and the pictures are like real. But you have to use like your like perception to kind of solve it. Honestly, this one gets a 5 out of 5. I like this one. That was a W one. Alright. Now we're gonna do the devil in white. Don't know if this is a horror game. Wait, I don't have it installed? Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. It does kind of knowingly dox me. I have to install it. I thought I installed. Installing. Give me a second. There we go. Something. This one's called The Devil in Right. This is a psychological horror game. Let's go. Techno music, I'll turn it down for y'all. Alright. Who is ready? The Devil in White. Jacob, mother, when I grew up, you know I want to become. You know what I want to become. Wow, I fucking butchered that whole sentence. Mother, what do you want to become, Jacob? Tell me. Tell me now. I want to become a doctor, Mother. I want lives to be in my hands. That sounds kind of scary. Years of studying, sleepless nights, exams that never end. Press E to smoke. This is a truth note. And still no license, no click, nothing in my name. Press E to smoke. I need money. Yeah, you and everybody else. I can't keep living like this in this place. Press E to smoke. There's a village with no doctors, no clinics, nothing. Press E to smoke. Maybe I can start over there, quietly. No law interference. Press E to smoke. They don't ask much. They just want treatment, or what they believe is treatment. Press E to smoke. Cheap rent, big house. I could turn my apartment into a clinic. If it doesn't matter how I treat, doesn't matter how I treat. What matters is what I earn. So he's kind of doing against the law. He's starting his own illegal doctor's license, along with pressing E to smoke. Finally, a bigger house for the same rent as my own single room. From tomorrow, I start my clinic here. I'll set up the clinic in the front room. People here can desperate. Desperation pays. Guys, take shower is our first objective. Guys, we have seen this house before in Night Van. I'm gonna start like listing the games we've seen these houses before. So canonically, we can like make the assumption that these houses are actually have a revolving door of horror characters popping in. So this time we gotta the guy that got kidnapped, the kid that got kidnapped, he's dead. So I guess now we got our Mr. Wannabe Doctor here. Oh, they even have the pee bottle here. You're gonna turn this into a clinic? Really? Wait, isn't the shower in here? Well, why do I move like I'm on the moon? Oh yeah, shower time. I need to purchase medicines to treat my patients. I hope there are some patients tomorrow. Bro is doing an illegal business here. Look, we have the aquarium that we can kind of see through in some angles. The hell is this door? What is this? Door. Guys, what is this? What is this? This is literally the same room. Look, he even has a purse here, bro. Freezer? That's a big ass freezer for this guy. Are there organs in that? Jump scare, fuck. Talk to the patient. We're at our first patient. Let's go. Do you sit down? Nope. Hello. Patient 1. Hello, doctor. It's such a relief to finally have a clinic here. Could you give me some medicine for my fever and cough? Yeah, sure. Let me bring it for you. Yep, the medicine. Where's the medicine? This does not look like a doctor's office. Just saying. Where would the medicine be, guys? Would they keep the medicine in the freezer? Is that beer? I would not trust this doctor in my life. Where's the medicine? Bro, this VHS filter needs to go away. Oh, we walk like we're on the moon. Where would he keep his medicine at? This is like an illegal doctor's office. Where would he keep his medicine? Are we gonna go retrieve the medicine from the store? No. That'd be funny though if he had to retrieve the medicine from the store. We're gonna give him this fucking piss cola? Is this the medicine? There's no way the alcohol. That's the medicine? It looks like beer. There you go. I mean, alcohol solves everything, as they say. Take shower. We're already done for the day? Just gave fucking beer to a guy and called it a day. Looked like beer to me. Shower time. Yeah, this wouldn't be too scary if it didn't have the VHS filter. I cannot afford these medicines for my patients. Well, fucking... Where did he come up with that? I will attempt to make my own medicines for my patients. What? I can earn more from this. I don't care what happens to them anymore. Okay, our character is clearly a bit of a crazy. Firstly, I don't think you're gonna develop anything in this, room, office, building. Again, that freezer is so huge. Shut that door. I don't like that. There's a tiger blankie. Patient 2. I mean, it looks like beer, but it could all easily be a pill bottle. Hello. You look like Germa. Hello, doctor. Good evening. Good evening. So tell me about your health issues. I've been feeling nauseous, vomiting most of the day. Is there any medication for this? Yeah, definitely. Let me grab it for you. Are we at least charging for it? Don't tell me this thing. Bro is feeding everybody alcohol. He's just giving alcohol. I'm sorry, I'm gonna consider that. He fucking died. He's behind me, look. He's fucking dead. What the hell happened to him? Is he dead? Wrong medication, no witnesses. What do I do now? I can't report this. This is illegal. I need to hide him in the medical room. The medical fridge should keep him from running. That's a medical fridge? He gave me the money already. I'll look through his pockets later. More should end up like him, or I'll make it happen. What? I moved the body to the medical room. The fridge will keep it preserved. Now, we wait. Is he for fucking real? Is this man for fucking real? I mean, it sure beats picking up trash in a convenience store, but like, whoa. Just killing people. I'm excited for more patients tomorrow. More patients means more money. More death as well. Let me give them the real medicine, the one that fixes everything forever. Okay, I don't think this guy, I think we're the monster here. We're gonna start seeing, like, our dead patients now, aren't we? Which, honestly, I'm on their side. I mean, this guy's kinda evil. What happens to be going here? I guess the medical freezer. That's crazy. Good night with my tiger striped blankie. Talk to the patient. Hello, miss? Hello, son. Hello, ma'am. What? How are you today? Son, I've been having a bad headache for the past 2 days. Can you help me, dear? Just get some aspirin. Yes, definitely. I could give you a permanent medicine, ma'am. Thank you so much, dear. Inner thoughts. A simple blow to the head with a hammer. The problem ends forever. Give permanent medicine, hammer her. Okay. I mean, maybe it should have been a little bit more... less... a different way of saying it. Are we actually about to just murder? Why don't we just eat the knife? Wow, we're actually about to just hammer this old lady. Oh my god. There ain't no way. Hey, hey. Oh no. Miss, I got your medicine right here. Are you satisfied now? Hope her headache is gone forever. Even in death, she's still smiling. That's crazy. I'm done for the day. That old lady gave me some work. Really? Maybe bro needs to fucking get some medicine. He's tired after just one. That's crazy, though. What should I do with these dead bodies? Should I sell their organs for money? Let's see. Go to bed. I mean, yeah, you might as well at this point. I mean, you have a medical freezer of all things, apparently. Like, I mean... this guy could barely afford anything, but he can afford a medical freezer to hide bodies in. Did he always intend to fucking murder people? I wonder. Let's go to our tiger fucking bed sheets. Patient 4. Talk to the patient. Oh, I'm coming. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, I don't know if I have the strength to beat this guy. Look at me circle him. Yo, Doc. How you doing? Doing good, buddy. How about you? Not so good, Doc. I have an issue. No matter how much I eat, my stomach still feels empty. Is there any medicine for this? Thinking. I need to be careful around him. I can't use a hammer or anything like that. If he finds out, I'm fucked. There's no more medicine for it, but I'll give you some food. Try working out from tomorrow. Thank you, Doc. You're the best. Really? Give his damn food. That is what the... Look up there. That is the description. That is gonna be the description. Gonna be keeping this replay in the background while I finish this Pac-Man will pack. Alright. Joy Pac-Man. Waka Waka. This guy is fucking Pac-Man, apparently. Wait, are we actually gonna give him just food? Where? food does he require? That bread? Was that actually bread, or did I pick up like cigarettes or something? Take shower. So he didn't die, he just fed him and called it a day. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. What's that? Where'd I go with them? Oh, shower time. I should have brought a gun to deal with these big guys. Damn, I missed one today. Time to catch a new fool tomorrow. This guy has like no empathy. This guy's just evil. But, you know, fair enough. I still feel like he could have definitely killed that guy. Easily. Back to our tiger bed sheets. Tiger bed sheets? Oh, we got a police officer in here, gang. Doctor, how's your clinic going? Yeah, fake doctor would have paid more. You should have just given them like simple aspirin and like charged them for it. I feel like you could have done a lot of easier ways. Eventually, of course, you're gonna get found out, but like, there's a lot of fake doctors in real life, in history. Also, this is a police officer. You should know this is a legal clinic. It's going well, sir. How about you? Yeah, it's going well. By the way, how did you get your license to work here? Would you show me? I'm just joking. You don't need to do that, bro. I came here for my leg problem. I'm experiencing pain in both of my legs. Is there any medicine available? Yeah, a hammer to the fucking knee. Yes, please lie down on the bed. I have a permanent treatment for this. He's willing to kill a police officer, but not the fat guy? Thank you so much. Are you for fucking real? He's on my bed. Go to your room. Bro. I'm gonna get blood all over my tiger bed sheets. Sir, allow me to fix your leg. Just a slight twist should do it. Inner thought. Inner thought. I'm going to break it. Sir, you really should have checked my ID. Why are you fucking flexing on him now? No! Break his other leg. How are you breaking his leg? No! Let me permanently relieve you. I got your gun as well. Let's finish this quickly with my hammer. What should I do with these bodies? Should I get rid of them? Oh, we're back into press E to smoke. Press E to smoke. I can't risk it. I'd get caught. There has to be a way to still make money. Also, he said he put them in the freezer. Why are all of them on the ground now with blood? I could sell organs of them for money. There are people who would pay. What would be better? I could earn good money from this as well. Alright. I'll do that. I won't let it go to waste. What can I do with these bodies? Maybe I can make meat out of it. Not any restaurants nearby in this village. Maybe I could start a small place here and use these dead bodies and burger meat? Are we for fucking real? Is this guy actually for real? This guy's gonna be on the FBI. He's most wanted. Oh, have we not? Devil in a restaurant. Wow. That's why they're actually gonna set up a sequel with this guy opening a restaurant. Okay, bro. What? Why is the credits rolling? out of 10. That was a very thought-provoking story. It's frozen here. Alright. How do we rate that one, guys? That one was something. I think the inner keeper one still got me a lot scared. That wasn't really scary either game either, surprisingly. Alright. Let's get some other games. I'm gonna install some games real quick. Let's see. Alright. We got another game. I don't think this is a horror game, but it's called Offline. I don't think this is a horror game. It might actually be like a cute little story-based game, potentially. It's just called Offline. Has a lot of text, apparently. They make it clear there's a lot of text in this game. It's a game where the government has blocked all connections to the internet, I think, so people can't use their phone anymore. But we need to make a call. We are in English. This game has flashing lights, images, and stuff like this, so please be careful. Epilepsy warning, essentially. Alright, this game already looks like it might actually be a main game. That was made longer than in like a day. Let's go, Offline. I have high hopes for the storyline. Message from A. I miss those days, actually. You know, seems like everything was different. Yes, I know what you think. She was carried away into the settle mentally again. Haha, I know you never like it, right? How is the weather? How are you? You know, winter there feels even colder than at home. People walk in huge warm fur coats. Reminds me of home. Huh? I don't even know what I want. It's not the first message I write to you. Maybe. I don't even receive them. You don't even receive them. Or just don't want to talk. Sorry for that. It was much easier when the connection was good enough. Can you imagine? We could call to each other when we want. Well, we actually never did. It's funny how you start to appreciate something when you lose. Well, everything is nil by comparison. I hope you are fine. And I need to go now. That's probably my last message to you. I don't think this makes sense. Dress warmer, please. Bye. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like a Russian-made game, so I think the translation might be a little bit off. Whoops. Well, I hate when you change the game on Twitch and update it, and sometimes it'll update. There you go. Phone? You can retry call at any time, okay. A lot of people here. Hello. the Dakin Romper guy. Old man, hello! I can't recognize you. Why are you here? I need to make a call. There is no connection. It's very important for me. Huh? Understand. But there is nothing to find here. You see, there is an antenna on the roof. Right behind me, yeah, I can see it. Who knows if it still works? But you could try anyways. Let me get on that roof. Hopefully there's a lot of gamers over here. Let's take a peek at what they have to say. I'm a little digging off a man too. Hello? Third man. Ah, what? Can you help me? If somebody could help me. This old piece of metal is dead. Damn, I put some money into this one. Another repair will ruin me. Mother told me many times to sell this thing and buy a good car. Yes, Mom, you were right. If only she were alive, she would be very angry. This is bad. Imagine like a future though where there's like, I'm gonna talk to this guy in a second, let's do something here. But imagine like an actual future where like the internet just didn't exist. I know, fucking goofy ass thought, but just imagine for a second. Back here. These fully modeled interiors? That would be kind of huge. Like, we could just keep trying, despite knowing that we probably wouldn't have it. Pick up anything. I suck with this guy. Hello, friend. Thanks, stranger. Oh, hey there. Can I help you? Why are you sitting there? Isn't it cold? No worries. I enjoy staying here at night. Falling snow makes me feel calm. That's fair. Sometimes it allows me to forget. I know my problems are still there. But hey, look at the snow. At least for a few seconds. I prefer to enjoy these nights. True. I need to make an important call. But there is no connection. A call? But who did you want to call to? Oh, yeah, sorry. This is none of my business, of course. Well, I guess I can't help you. After the global shutdown started, there is no connection here. It's like people need to learn to talk again. Scared me. Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of like, you know, it's kind of true though. You know, sitting out here. I mean, I've never seen snow personally, but going outside, especially like when it's like, let's say, raining or not even raining, like, but like foggy, or even just like a normal night and just like staring at the sky. Let's think about it. I forget and recollect on a lot of things. Kind of peaceful when you do it. Oh man, oh, how can I help you? I need to make a call. It's very imp. Haha, yes. You are not the first one. You are the second one, actually. Huh? There was a young woman last year at the same place at the exact same time. She was looking for a way to make a call. Huh? Haha. It's been 5 years since the global shutdown started. Wait, so then how is this guy still trying to make a call? People still can't find another way to connect. Being almost a few steps from each other. So, can you help me? Damn. All I have is a key from this entrance. There you go, if it helps you. So, he's trying to have a light. Some idiot has stolen the lamps again. All in vain. Like, so you tell me, it's been 5 years and this guy still has a phone and is making a call? How is he able to make other calls then? Why does he need to make a certain call? I'm assuming that woman is probably who we're talking about. This is why would yeah, I don't like this one. Maybe if he'd put his damn fucking phone away. Yeah, I've never been in Snowy Oxer. Ah, that's a door. And I am behind. I am afraid I make bark in games. By the way, the door is locked. That must be a funny Easter egg. Yeah, where I'm at, it's like never snowy. We get cold. It's actually gonna be cold where I'm at, like really cold this weekend. When I went outside, it was like a little bit cold, so I hope I don't get another cold. Yeah, I've heard that the like your windows can like freeze into like actual like frozen. I've seen videos. Is there any point of me like clicking all these doors? I assume there's like no point in me clicking these, to be honest. Oh, hey, you! What are you doing here? I just need to make a phone call. A call? Huh? Who even uses phones nowadays? That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's been 5 years, how is this guy still using a phone? I mean, I still think that old antenna works. But hey, it became a useless piece of metal. Phones are useless now. What are you doing here? Huh? Watching the stars, of course. What else can I do? Oh, watch TV. You see a falling star, make a wish. Some things are still impossible, sadly. Do you believe in a miracle? No. No, I don't. Yeah, I've heard of, like, you know, if you drive in, like, snow, like, the roads can, I guess, be, like, kind of frozen, and you can, like, ski. It's like, oh, it's like just sliding. Wait, so is everything down, not just phones? Because clearly we still have electricity because there's lights. Cars clearly still work, so... Friendly. Hey, what's up? Do you know how I can get to the antenna? I don't know, go through the other building. Antenna, that old one? Friend? I don't want to hurt you. But do you really think that it still works? I mean, yes, maybe. But why do you need this? I need to make a call? To who? Most people just don't use phones anymore. Government blocks the connection nowadays. Phones are useless. How do you even know the person you call still uses a phone? I don't have a choice. Huh? This person was important for me. I need to say a lot. I always wanted to say. But why didn't you say before? When there was an opportunity. I couldn't do it before. I was busy with my work. And I was planning to make a call later. Why? Oh, we can't go down this way? Why would they make a thing right here and not let you know? Weird. Wait, so what was the point of being up here? Make a call next to the radio? Go to the other building then. Over here now. What was the point of going to that building? If the car walks down, it'll be closer. No. Campfire. Doesn't feel safe though. Also, the text, I'm not like pressing it, it kind of goes on its own, so you kind of have to keep up with like reading. Alright, we get a lot of reading to do here. Campfire man, hi there. Are you tired? I guess. I just need to make a call. A call to someone important. Looks like the entire world is against me. Specifically this apartment complex. You know what? When the connection was lost, suddenly a lot of people started to realize what they lost. I thought I had a lot of time. Campfire man, true. There were many things to tell, but I was not ready. So did I. Most of us are in the same boat now. We all lost. So what should we do? What can you do when it's too late? And it's never too late, smiley face. Old man, how are you? Fine, I guess. Did you find a way to get to the antenna? No. Use the apartment. The door's locked. Oh, the doors are locked. Oh, I guess I had to do it. Does anyone has a key? I was bored. I don't think so. That's bad. So what will you do? Wait. Wait for what? Listen, friend. I don't want to look like a rude person. Or something like that. But I don't think this antenna works. I know it hurts you. Sorry for that. But I believe it's better to let you know. You did a long way to this place. Why this place? This place looks familiar to me. Did you grow up here? Oh, I didn't. It's just familiar. Oh, friend, all such places are familiar in this country. This one isn't an exception, I understand you. You know what? It's just like an anchor. Everyone has its own. And this is yours. I don't think so, since I have the key. That would be pretty funny if you had the key. So let me guess, you're gonna have the key. Stubman, it's you again. Sorry for that. How is your car? It's fine. Still broken. Like always, actually. What was your problem, by the way? I need to make a call. Make a call to her? Huh? A woman. She was here. Like, a year ago. Seems like you both have lost each other. I don't think you know what you say. Sorry for that. I know you miss the old days, right? What do you hope to get? This antenna doesn't work. Just leave. It's my last chance. What else can I do? Leave and forget. Some things are impossible. Look around. There is no connection anymore. No mobiles, no internet, no nothing. It's over. Also, cars disappoint yourself. So the cars don't work either? But the lights still work? Oh, so that antenna clearly has its lights still on, implying that it does still have some form of connection or power. Just saying. Yeah, the only woman ever. Watch as this guy has the key. Watch, she'll let us in. Hey! Isn't it cold for you? Why are you weird like this? Why are you weird like this? That is a fucking quote. We live only once. We have lost so much. So why do we need to be afraid? Can you let me in? Or what? Oh, don't you need to make a call, right? Haha, I know. You're the second person who tried to call here. Yeah, you can go in. Sure. But this antenna stopped working long ago. Watch as I make this call effortlessly. Go and disappoint yourself. I'm glad everybody's friendly. I haven't bothered trying to click this other person. I've been staring out the window this whole time. What are you staring at? Observer. It's a bad idea, actually. You're not one of those residents here. So the only thing you're going to... Antenna. Bad idea. Do not go to the antenna. It doesn't work. You're not the first. So why are you going to? You're stupid for going to the antenna, by the way. Stupid one. Well, just another disappointment. Stupid. The antenna sucks. Man, everybody is so fucking keen on saying the antenna does not work. You know what they say? Kindness wins, and I believe it'll work. Hello, everybody. Flashing text space and disappear. Look at this. We're here. The antenna. Can we make the call? No. Are you the lady? I don't think you're a lady. Beaver. Huh? You came faster this time. Long time no see. What will you do now? Who are you? Does it matter? It doesn't work, it never will. Exactly, everybody's like so keen to tell me. I don't think so, but I know you, Avon. Did we meet before? We have a name. And that is the moment where you ask it. I always enjoy this one. Haha. I am tired. You can go away now. The antenna doesn't work? Okay, we get it. The antenna doesn't work. Just accept it. Some things are better to be forgotten. And sometimes it's better to leave. Just get back to your normal life. No need to get back to this place again and again. Nothing will change, actually. Just forget and leave. You are lying. This is the moment where you tell this again. Nothing changes, and nothing will change. Smiley face. You could make the name for a campfire, but he came with Fever and Avon. Well, he's Avon. The character we're playing as, I'm pretty sure, is Avon. They're making that pretty clear. Guys, watch this. It'll work when I call. Nothing ever happens. The antenna's dead. Give up already. You suck. Why did that guy disappear? Wait, we got a connection. We got a connection. What did I tell you? It worked. Everybody was putting me down, telling me insane. What did you even wait for? A fucking call! Peace again. Now that we've talked to the antenna successfully, we have made no more snow. There's a person up there. Is that the only woman? And people kept saying the antenna wouldn't work, and look where we're at. It worked. Why is it like a video game sound when you open this? 5G melted the snow, exactly. We did it. Are you woman? This must be woman! It's a woman, you can tell because she has long hair and a implication of boobies. This is woman. Hug. We can hug her. This is probably assault, but hug. Avon. It seems warmer today. Nah, nothing has changed actually. It's always hot this time of year here. These moments make me miss my hometown. Ha ha. You know, sometimes it feels like we stopped to understand each other. Something is different. Sometimes. I feel like you are not here anymore. Huh? I always here. If you feel I am not. Well, who knows what the future will give us. Maybe. We never even existed here. Promise me that we will meet here. Right here. In 1 year. At the exact same place. I promise. And you promise me that no matter what happens between us, we will find a way to reach each other. What's that? I think it's phone bad. It's rather just fucking give up. The antenna will never work. You're stupid if you think the antenna was gonna work. You're stupid. You're an idiot. You're a baka. Why would you think the antenna would work? That's a story. I do think the grammar was a little bit off. But it's fine. How'd y'all rate that game? Not a horror game, but it's more of a story-based game. Give up! The antenna will never work! Stop even trying! You are disappoint yourself. You are going to disappoint yourself. I just got like a bunch of Steam trading cards. What? The hell is this? Did I get Steam trading cards? What is this? I got Slime Rancher cards? Okay. Interesting. I'll make exactly 8 cents from it, probably. Wow. That was a lot of games. Isn't Outlast Trials update? I'll take it as a small bug fix. Alright. What should we do next, gamers? You should try Viewfinder? Is it on Steam? I think I might know. I know there's a game that was kinda like them. Yeah, I see what you mean. It looks really scary. Add it to my wish list. Add to my wish list, there we go. I also gotta sort of play games like Portal. You don't remember Portal, right? I know what Portal is, I don't even know if I need to say that. Everyone knows Portal. But do y'all know Insaniquarium Deluxe? Yeah, I thought not. What should we play next? What should we play next? Well, I can't do Outlast Trials because it's needs an update, and I don't really want to update it on stream. It'll probably take a bit. Should we do DBD? Should we do DBD? We did like a lot of like horror games and even like normal games today. A few matches of DBD wouldn't hurt, I would say. Let's see. Or I could do power washing. Which one would y'all like? Just type in the chat. Do y'all want me to DVD or power wash? I don't know if I have too much topics to talk about though if I do power washing though. Guess I could put out a video, but we'll see if I do that. Stretch. Okay. I'm trying to think what we should do. I don't have too much input on what we should do. I'll just do a poll since it's easier probably. What should I play? DBD Power Wash. We'll make this a 1-minute one because I know some of y'all might be a little bit shy to type, so I might as well just do the poll. If I do Power Wash, maybe I'll put on like some video while we do it. That could be fun, like, you know, deep diving into some stuff. Power Wash already has 2 votes. I think Power Washing is gonna win. I'm just gonna preemptively already look for a video. Shit, what the fuck am I doing? Don't use that one. I'm gonna use this browser. Yeah, I think Power Wash. Yeah, I think Power Wash is gonna win. Yeah, buddy. Where did I go? Yeah, buddy. That sounds so funny. Yeah, buddy. Alright, I'm gonna, let's see, YouTube. What should I watch while this game loads? Mimic encounters? Most disturbing Craigslist ads. I mean, it doesn't matter what we pick. I gotta give my insight on what we do pick, though. Oh good, it's already at the bottom of the screen. How joyful. I got the annoying orange Let's Plays. No, we're not doing annoying orange. Absolutely not. Horrors on YouTube Kids? Ooh. That's probably a tip about Elsa Gate, and I'd rather not get fucking assassinated by Twitch. I think we'll do, what was the one I had up here? Craigslist ads, this image kind of ties me in. I think Chilling Scares has you know, piqued my interest on what I want to watch. Man, I really need to get an ad block.
I found myself at a time in my career where I knew I needed to finish my education. I chose Purdue.
Can y'all see it? Yeah, I can see it. Alright. Put that music up. Alright, we're gonna watch Craigslist ads. We're gonna get started first though by let me boot it up. I think last time I finished the one Back to the Future thing like off stream because it was taking forever. We still have more to do in that, but we'll continue the fire station that we continued one time because we need to get this one done in particular. Who is excited? I am, Yoki, I am. Wow, wow. I'll probably do this for about like maybe 30 minutes to an hour. We'll see how I feel. Let's go. We'll watch this video. This might be a really scary video. Can you see it properly?
In 2011, this job posting was uploaded to Craigslist, asking for someone to watch over a patch of farmland and feed a few cows somewhere in southern Ohio in exchange for $300 a week. It ended up being one of the most notorious cases of ad-related crimes of the decade. The ad read, "Caretaker position for farm, southern Ohio. Simply watch over a 688-acre patch of hilly farmland and feed a few cows. You get $300 a week and a nice 2-bedroom trailer. Someone older and single preferred, but we'll consider all. Relocation a must. You must have a clean record and be trustworthy. This is a permanent position. The farm is used mainly as a hunting preserve, is overrun with game, has a stocked 3-acre pond, but some beef cattle will be kept. Nearest neighbor is a mile away.
Scared by
the place is secluded and beautiful. It will be a real getaway for the right person. Job of a lifetime. If you are ready to relocate, please contact ASAP. Position will not stay open. Include name, age, phone number, and email, please." Some of the men who responded to the ad were interviewed directly by a man who identified himself as Jack, along with his 16-year-old accomplice, Brogan Rafferty, whom he referred to as his nephew. The candidates who made it to the interview stage said they didn't notice anything strange about Jack or his so-called nephew, and that they just looked like a couple of farmers who needed someone to look after their land. Scott Davis, a 48-year-old man who was interviewed by Jack over breakfast at a little restaurant in Marietta, Ohio, was the second to last candidate to go through the screening process for the job. After breakfast, he rode with Jack and Brogan to a remote wooded area near Akron. Immediately after getting out of the car to survey his surroundings, Davis heard a clicking sound. He turned around to see Jack pointing a gun at him.
Uh-oh.
It was then that he realized that the click he heard had been the gun misfiring, but before he could react, Jack shot him in the elbow. Despite the wound, Davis managed to escape. He ran for his life for 7 hours through the woods, eventually finding a house and asking the owner for help. They called 911, and news about the incident began to spread. 5 days later, police received a call from a woman named Deborah Bruce, who claimed that her 51-year-old twin brother David Pauly had responded to the same job ad on Craigslist. According to Deborah, her brother had driven from Virginia to Ohio with all his belongings in his car, in the hopes that the new job would work out for him and help him get back on his feet. Tragically, a couple days later, police found the body of David Pauly, along with the body of another victim by the name of Ralph Geiger, buried in the woods close to where Scott Davis had been shot in the elbow.
Yo, I would never do any
At this point in the
Craigslist
case,
ads.
investigators were able to identify a pattern in the
I don't
victims.
like any of
Jack
these.
and Brogan targeted homeless...
Yeah, I don't like any of those, like, sites where, like, Facebook Marketplace and stuff. I'd rather have things shipped to me, okay? I do not like the idea of going to somebody's house and picking up what you buy. Because you're essentially walking into a highly likely trap, I guess. And this is exactly the type of reason or why I wouldn't. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. I would never do any of these types of ads. No. Not on my life. I would do that. Ever.
Down on their luck or otherwise vulnerable middle-aged men with limited family ties and lured them to an isolated location under the appearance of a life-changing job opportunity, only to later rob them of all their belongings and shoot them on the spot. Their hope was that because of their few family ties, their disappearance would go unnoticed, giving Jack and Brogan enough time to bury the bodies and get rid of the evidence. This pattern explains why certain candidates were rejected during the interview process, such as 58-year-old Ron Sanson, a former Navy officer with a college degree, and an unnamed woman in her 20s who had also applied for the job. During the investigation, police traced the Craigslist ad, which led them to the home of a man named Joe Bice in Akron, Ohio. He denied posting the ad and claimed that it was probably posted by the man who rented out his basement space. When police asked Joe Bice for the name of his tenant, he responded that he only knew him as Dutch. Investigators were able to track Dutch down thanks to a phone call that he made to Joe Bice, unaware that his landlord had been in contact with the police. On November 16, 2011, police arrested Dutch and identified him as 52-year-old Richard Beasley. Scott Davis immediately confirmed that this was the same man who had interviewed him at the restaurant and shot him in the woods. Apparently, Richard Beasley had fled from the police and used different identities to avoid being detected, even using the names of some of his victims. Around that time, police also arrested Brogan Rafferty, Richard Beasley's teenage accomplice. At the time, Brogan was a 16-year-old high school student from Stowe, Ohio, whom Beasley had mentored and taken under his wing. Police searched Rafferty's house and found several weapons, as well as a disturbing poem hidden in his computer files from August 16, 2011. The chilling poem read, "We took him out to the woods on a humid summer's night. The loud crack echoed and I didn't hear the thud." Investigators later determined that the poem described the murder of Ralph Geiger, one of the victims police had found in the woods. A few days later, on November 25th, a fourth victim, a 47-year-old man named Timothy Kern, was found dead in the woods behind a mall in Akron. In 2013, Brogan Rafferty was sentenced to life without parole, and Richard Beasley was sentenced to execution after being found guilty of 27 total accounts of aggravated murder, aggravated robbery, kidnapping, and possession of illegal weapons. This innocent-looking job ad ended up being one of the most notorious luring posts in the site's history.
I don't trust it.
And it played a strong contributing role to the sketchy connotation that Craigslist carries nowadays. On January 2nd, 2016, a disturbing ad was posted in the personal section of Craigslist. The personal section was a place where people could post personal ads for a variety of reasons. It was an interesting mix between an online dating platform, a space where people could rant and share their opinions on personal experiences, and a place for people to find friends with similar interests. Although most people use the personal section for legitimate reasons, it was also notorious for scams and other illegal activities, which is why Craigslist completely removed the section in 2018. This particular ad was posted by a person claiming to be a serial killer. Disturbingly, the post mentioned 2 public officials by name, and the person who uploaded the ad said that they would strike again. The ad read, "Tulsa Murder." I was wanting to thank Tulsa for letting me have my first kill. It all started here, so I was thinking it should also be my first. I was nervous as hell, but I will get over it. It was a stranger on stranger, so the police will have a difficult time. It will not be my last though. Thinking about going to OKC for next. To the people who started it all, Julie Free, Judge Glasgow. On the day that it was posted, the ad was immediately reported to the police, and an investigation was launched by the Tulsa Police Department. Specifically, the ad thanked a woman named Julie Free, an employee of the Department of Corrections, and Judge Glasgow, who worked in the probate division of the Tulsa County District Court. The post thanked them and referred to them as the people who started it all. Because Julie Free and Judge Glasgow worked in overlapping departments and would sometimes interact with the same offenders, police believe that the ad had to have been posted by someone who had at some point been involved in the criminal justice system, and that it might have been an act of revenge to stain their image. Craigslist provided the Tulsa...
Actually, I want to ask a question. Has anyone ever been, like, in any of, like, the, like, law things? Locked up or in, like, a trial or whatever? Most I've done was, like, jury duty. I've actually, like, never been, like, locked up, obviously. That's an interesting question. I'm not talking about stealing no V-Bucks cards.
Police department all the information available about the post, but it didn't really lead anywhere. According to the police, there had been no recent crimes that matched the description provided in the ad. The police department said that the ad was probably a hoax, but they never found any evidence to prove it, which means it's still possible the post could have been legit. The homicide unit claimed that they had seen a similar situation before when a 918 number texted random people disturbing questions about where to bury a body. The thing about the ad that alarmed the police was that it specifically named 2 public officials.
No.
But to this day, it hasn't been confirmed whether this was just some sort of revenge hoax, or if something much more sinister was going on. In August of 2014, an 18-year-old girl named Haley Turner posted a Craigslist notice stating that she was, quote, looking to be abducted and taken away.
Wow.
Although the post immediately gained a lot of online attention, as far as I was able to find, images of the actual ad itself are no longer available. On August 7th, Haley left her house in Michigan and told her mother that she was going to run an errand. A few minutes later, she called a friend on the phone. During the conversation, she mentioned to her friend that she had noticed a man lying in the ditch in the middle of the road, and that she was going to get out of her car to see if he was okay. A few seconds later, Haley uttered the words, "He has a gun," and the phone was suddenly disconnected. Terrified, the friend immediately called Haley's father, who drove to the area just north of Ohio in Bedford Township and found his daughter's car running in the road.
Is it 2 things on
Haley
this
was nowhere
list
to be found.
of things from Ohio?
Haley was immediately reported as a missing person, and an investigation was launched to find her. Strangely, police found that at 10:06 p.m. on August 7th, Haley had rented the DVDs for 2 movies from a family video store a few miles from Toledo, Ohio. The phone call with her friend had taken place a few minutes after that. 16 hours after her disappearance, a local resident found Haley standing at a random corner holding a puppy in Ecorse near Detroit. Although she was completely unscathed, she claimed that she had been abducted at gunpoint the night before and that she had jumped from a moving vehicle to escape her captor. The whole story didn't really seem to add up, and police had a hard time believing her. The video footage from the DVD store where she was last seen didn't show anything suspicious, and there were no signs on her body suggesting that she had been attacked. After hours of questioning, Haley Turner eventually confessed and pleaded guilty to causing a false police report to be filed. She was sentenced to 3 years probation and 1 month of community service, and was fined $15,000 to reimburse the sheriff's office for the 16-hour search. Although her motives for faking her own abduction were never revealed, her mother mentioned that it had been an emotionally difficult year for her daughter, and that although she didn't justify her behavior, she interpreted the fake abduction as a cry for help. Some of Haley's other strange Craigslist posts indicated that she had a tendency to seek attention online, but these posts have since been deleted.
If somebody
and are no
ever
longer
looks at my
publicly
stuff,
available.
I'm gonna have that.
Disturbingly, police revealed that one man did actually respond to the ad, but Haley decided to fake her disappearance by herself instead of communicating with him. The fact that someone responded to this ad and was willing to carry out the abduction of an 18-year-old girl for money is pretty concerning. And what makes this even creepier is that the man who responded to Haley's ad asking to be abducted was never found by police.
Uh-oh.
This creepy post was uploaded to Craigslist on July 21st, 2009 by a man claiming to be a Baltimore area homeowner. The ad pretty much speaks for itself, and it reads,
part of this is gonna be really
"By
annoying.
now you've probably heard of the Glen Burney family that stored their 83-year-old grandmother's dead body in a freezer. It turns out that no law was broken. Yep, dumping a body is legal around here. Healthcare workers and other professionals are required to report deaths, but ordinary citizens are not. And apparently no state law prohibits the burial or storage of a body on private property. I'm a laid-off Baltimore area homeowner. After 10 months of unemployment and the future looking even more grim, I'm willing to consider allowing my backyard to be used for body dumping. Call it a private burial if you prefer. I could probably take a half-dozen bodies without arousing the attention of neighbors. It wouldn't hurt to have one under the garden too. Me, a discreet Baltimore County homeowner with a half-acre of easily tillable property on a quiet dead-end street. You, an individual, not a healthcare worker or other professional required to report a death, with the awkward inconvenience of disposing of a deceased relative, friend, colleague, or acquaintance. You must provide your own trash bags, tarp, quicklime, shovel, etc. I might be available to hold a flashlight, but I won't do any heavy lifting. Accidental deaths or natural causes only. I'm not getting involved in any shenanigans with Omar wannabes. I will not be a participant in or any accessory to any sort of crime. This is a limited time offer. Act now before the state legislature changes the law. If and when the law changes, measures failed 10 years ago after the 1999 incident, you'll be grandfathered, literally and figuratively. Price is negotiable. Serious inquiries only." The post itself is off-putting enough, but the context behind the ad is even more disturbing. The links in the ad are both broken, but using the Wayback Machine I was able to find a 2009 version of the website Welcome to Baltimore Hun, which appears to be a sort of online guide for users to upload news and posts about their experience living in Baltimore. The link in the Craigslist ad leads to a blog post written by a man named Gnome Sane. The article goes deeper into the reasons why he uploaded the ad to Craigslist and what he hoped to accomplish with his underground private burial business. In the comments, more than a few users asked the man if they could use his backyard for a burial. The fact that the uploader of the ad explicitly mentioned that he wouldn't get involved in any criminal activity by burying anyone who hadn't died of natural causes has created a lot of online speculation. Using his backyard as a body dumping location would have been perfectly legal, and the only reason the ad stayed up for so long was because the man wasn't advertising an illegal service, such as burying people who had been murdered. This has made some people think that the only reason why he mentioned that he wouldn't get involved with any crimes in the first place was so that he could keep his ad up on the site, all while responding to emails and getting involved in much more shady body dumping business behind the scenes.
Yikes.
It was never confirmed whether this was actually the case. Despite the disturbing nature of the ad, the claims Gnome Sane made in the Craigslist ad are true. In 2009, it was legal for ordinary citizens to abstain from reporting a death and dump a body in Maryland, and the incident that he makes reference to in the ad really did happen. In 2009, police were called to an apartment in Glen Burney, Maryland, because the body of 83-year-old Doris Lee Cook was in the freezer. Police were told that the grandmother had died several weeks ago in the apartment she shared with her family, and because they had no money for a proper burial, they stored her body in the freezer for 2 weeks. The other incident that the ad mentions happened in 1999 and involved a 25-year-old father named Richard Marshall, who buried his 4-year-old daughter in a garbage bag in the woods in Severn, Maryland. The little girl had passed away in an accident 8 months earlier, and because no law was broken, Richard Marshall was only charged for littering. Since then, several measures have been proposed to make body dumping illegal in Maryland.
Littering?
In 2007, a 49-year-old woman from Michigan named Anne Marie Linscott posted a generic freelance job ad on Craigslist. Although the ad has been deleted and no evidence was made publicly available due to the sensitive nature of the incident, the 3 people who responded to the ad claimed that it looked like a job posting for a freelance writing gig. Disturbingly, as soon as the 3 people responded to the ad, they were emailed directly by Anne Marie Linscott, who explained that she was actually looking for a, quote, silent assassin for an eradication task. She told the candidates that she was offering $5,000 to anyone who would eliminate a 56-year-old California woman named Carol, the wife of a man named Dwayne, who Linscott was having an affair with. According to police reports, Anne Marie and Dwayne had met in an online college course in 2005. That same year, they met in person and began their affair when Dwayne traveled to Nevada for a conference. 2 years later, Anne-Marie visited Dwayne in California, after which she started making plans to move to the West Coast. That's when she posted the murder for hire ad on Craigslist. After the candidates all reported the ad to the police, investigators tracked down Anne-Marie Linscott and arrested her for using the internet to solicit murder. Police later found that she had also planted an explosive outside of Carol's bedroom in California, but because it didn't go off, she wasn't charged for it. After the incident, Carol left her family and career for 3 months and had to be hospitalized for stress. According to Linscott's friends and family, this wasn't the first time that Anne-Marie became obsessed with a romantic interest. In 1997, she fell in love with a coworker who had to get a restraining order after she began stalking him. Anne-Marie's lawyer explained that she suffered from borderline personality disorder and severe attachment issues, but that didn't stop the court from sentencing her to 12.5 years in prison in 2009. After serving her 12.5-year sentence, Anne-Marie Linscott was only recently released from prison.
That's crazy. I was very curious about the fucking the thumbnail one. It's a Craigslist ad of the van that just was like free candy. I was curious about that one in particular. Alright, what epic video should we watch next? Serving moments caught on a live stream? Ooh, that sounds hashtag relatable. 5 levels of dreams, that sounds spooky. Wait, give me a second. Let's see. This is very scary. Do not click with 2 views. No. TikTok darkest rabbit hole. Try that.
Thunder Justice Keck, better known by his ring name.
Okay, no. I heard that AI voice and I immediately turned out. Immediately turning out from that. We watch Annoying Orange. Why is Kazuna AI here? The virus AU. What? Best friend off the dark web? What? That's something. Now, these are not very appetizing. These videos I'm getting. Roblox's horrifying tycoon game. Ooh, this sounds interesting. 6-minute video.
I got your pizza. Hut!
I got your pizza.
We should order pizza every game.
Somebody did that to me. They're getting hit.
If you grew up with a computer, especially in the early 2000s, then you're probably familiar with Roblox, the online platform where anyone can make a game. But what if someone chose to make a game specifically about you, revealing details like pictures of your face or even where you live?
What?
Well, for a woman online named Sarah, this would actually happen. In today's video, I'll be telling you the story of someone who used Roblox not for creativity or entertainment, but instead to document their real-life obsession with a singular person. This is the story of Sarah's house, Roblox's most horrific tycoon.
Tycoon?
Tycoon games have always been pretty popular on Roblox, but the genre is still being relevant today. For those of you unaware, a tycoon is essentially just a game where you collect money to accomplish some sort of goal. Usually this is done with droppers that generate cash, which allow you to either upgrade your base or build up your revenue. Evidently, most tycoons are not considered horror games.
It's fun. I used to, like, back in the day, I used to play this one tycoon game on Roblox. I don't know the name of it. It was probably something generic like Player Tycoon, but I think you could have like I think 2 to 4 people on your team. If I recall, I don't know the exact range, but you could have people on your team and your Tycoon, and you would build up this base essentially, and it would be like, oh, you can attack other people. I think it had like a little like VIP admin area as well. I don't know. It doesn't sound as interesting
actually
now
being
that I
the
talk about it.
opposite of scary. However, this would change with
But I
one
played that
Tycoon
shit a
released
lot.
in
Made
2014
friends
that
there.
actually flew under the radar of most users. The game, as I mentioned earlier, was titled Sarah's House. Now, what exactly makes this game different from the others? At first, nothing really jumps out. You spawn into a classroom displaying some rules for the Tycoon. These consist of take the game seriously, do not share what you've seen, and finally, do not type Sarah. Well, in order to actually start the Tycoon, you have to exit the classroom and enter the neighborhood, where you claim a spot and begin making progress on building Sarah's house. You can buy her walls, her furniture,
You
and
buy
even
her
her car,
walls.
which weirdly enough has someone hiding under it. This character will be important later, but first we have to go back to the school. If you venture behind the gym, you'll find what looks to be a locked dumpster. By turning on your game audio and listening closely, you can actually hear the subtle sound of someone banging. The next detail worth mentioning here can be spotted by the rules we saw earlier in Spawn, specifically with the rule that says do not type Sarah. If you decide to break this rule, your player is teleported to a dark room with the date June 2nd written all over the walls. In front of you is the character we saw earlier under the car, but this time holding a shotgun. The creepiest part about this is when you walk up to the man, the face of a real woman covers your screen, with the gun firing in the background and your player being kicked from the game. If you're not familiar with Roblox, one of their major rules for developing games is that users are never allowed to upload an image of someone's real face. Doing this will typically result in the model being deleted, or in some cases your account
I
even
actually
getting
never knew
banned.
that. You could
Either
actually
way,
never
the fact that this
make a
account
game
was
with the
able
real
to get
person in
past
it.
this rule and create this scene is incredibly strange. Returning back to the Tycoon itself,
Didn't
the
know
next
that.
secret can be found by collecting the rest of the house. After buying all 3 droppers and saving up your money, you can head to the backyard and purchase the most expensive item in the game, that being the shed. At first, nothing really looks out of place until you start to drag.
And I'm not talking about like uploading an image of just like, you know, like an actual person, but I'm talking about like you know, like let's say I want to make a game and I wanted a image of, let's just say, fucking Michael Afton from FNAF 2 movie. Let's just say like that. Would that be allowed at least in terms of this video? I guess because technically that is a real person, even though the character, it's just, you know, a character from a movie. Obviously, I would say like real people. It's a no-no. Well, why should be a lot more strict? Yeah. It's probably like an.
Your mouse across the screen and notice an icon indicating some kind of button. You click on the button, and that's when your character is teleported to the real contents of the room. Inside of the shed, we'll find several pictures, many of which are the same face we saw earlier, but this time labeled as yearbook photo. We also have some new photos where the Roblox character we've been seeing is placed somewhere in real life. Finally, in the background, we can hear some kind of weird noise, along with the option to grab a key. The shed is honestly one of the most important parts of the Tycoon, not because of the creepy photos, but because of what they implicate. The first thing we figured out is that the picture we've been seeing of the girl is in fact a yearbook photo. And who do you think that picture belongs to? Another detail that's revealed from the shed is this weird presence of the Roblox character we've been seeing throughout the game.
You know,
I
remember like back then I used to watch like some videos about this. Not back then, but like a few years ago. I kind of went down a rabbit hole of like Roblox videos of like them going over like creepy games. And honestly, this kind of makes me want to do a deep dive and look at these games now. Because like, again, old Roblox with these really creepy games are like really interesting in my opinion. I know a lot of them are probably like fan things, like, you know, just straight up horror things, but like, you know, these really creepy ones like this sound like really cool. Yeah, like Roblox myths, I guess.
I believe that this character is supposed to represent the developer himself, and in the photo he's posted with, we see him standing next to Sarah's actual shed. Now, when I mentioned a weird sound playing in the background, some of you might have caught on and could see where I'm going. By downloading the isolated sound and placing it into a software like Audacity, we can actually visualize the audio in something called a spectrogram. Doing this will uncover a hidden message, which is the photo of a shed along with the text North Carolina written next to it. This audio pretty much confirms the theory that Sarah and her house are real, and that the person responsible for this game, represented by the man under the car or with the gun, has some kind of real-life obsession with her. It's important to note that this version of Sarah's house is a re-upload of the original with copy lock disabled. What that means is that we can actually download the game files for ourselves and take a look behind the scenes. Interestingly enough, I actually missed something when I was talking about the no typing Sarah rule. If you take a look at the board, for a brief moment an image will appear next to it that looks to be a box with an arrow pointing under. By typing Sarah and teleporting to the room we saw earlier, you can actually go backwards to prevent the cutscene that kicks you from the game, where instead you'll walk through this corner wall and jump over to a translucent bridge that returns you back to the main map. With all of that, we can finally connect the main 3 secrets of the game. First, buy the shed and teleport to the room holding the key. It's important that you type Sarah in order to teleport back to the room that kicks you. The next step is to no-clip out of this room onto the translucent bridge we saw earlier on the board. By standing still, the platform will eventually return you back into the main map. Finally, with the key in hand, walk to the back of the school and unlock the dumpster. By doing this, your character will begin to float over what appears to be Sarah's head, along with the address on screen, otherwise known as the address for a landfill in North Carolina. Finally, the game will close the server, along with the message, by the time you're reading this, it'll be too late.
That's not good.
Sarah's house is a tycoon created by someone on the internet documenting their horrifying obsession with a woman who may not even be aware they have a stalker in the first place. However, the good news is that nothing has actually appeared to correlate with this story in the real world. There is an argument to be made that Sarah and the developer could go to school together, evident by the 2 seats missing in the spawn classroom, potentially hinting at them being in the same class together. However, thankfully to my knowledge, there haven't been any real-world connections that accurately follow this game enough to really warrant any serious concern. Today, years have passed since the original upload of Sarah's house, with the game still living on through new, temporary owners. If you'd like to visit the Tycoon for yourself, or even download a version to mess around with, I'll place a link to the newest upload in the description.
I
can't imagine they'll be up for long, but who knows with everything going on with Roblox right now. Anyway, thank you to those who've supported the channel. Be safe out there, and if you find out anything about the original owner, always feel free to share your findings in the comments below. Thank you all for watching.
That's cool to me. I like that.
For 60.
Obviously not the implications of it. That's bad. But like, you know, creepiest Roblox games.
When you think
now
of
I'm in a rabbit
Roblox,
hole now.
What?
Are there bots?
So this is Fashion Diva. Now before I do get into the interesting stuff, let's just approach this as if we were a regular Roblox player. Maybe we just wanted to check out some like fashion shows. Then we stumble across Fashion Diva. Seems innocent enough. We hop in, you see,
I want to be a fashion
wow,
diva.
there's actually a lot of people here. On the surface it just looks like a pretty standard fashion show game.
But it's gonna be fake
game
players,
passes,
isn't
of
it?
course, that you can buy. Faces you can choose. Skin color changes. A lot of customization that should be normal for any game like this. Although I will like to mention that there is an empty spot here, which we'll get into sometime later. And if we go out here, there is a bunch of houses, and all of them contain, of course, more clothing items.
Beautiful.
What? Well, that was a good show. So that was fun and all, but keep in mind that this game really started spreading around on TikTok of all places, all because of one singular question you can put in the chat. There were rumors about this game spreading around on TikTok where if you go to the chat and type in this phrase, "Are there any bots?" And
What?
something happens. We got a flashlight, and from the looks of it,
Well, if we go back for a second when you're typing that, there's just like random player right here that says like, this game is so much fun, I can't stop playing. Like, that seems like a bot typing. I think these guys might be real, but like, this guy right here is just like, this game is so fun, I can't stop playing. Maybe there is bots in that.
and something happens. We got a flashlight, and from the looks of it, it looks like we're in the same game, but obviously this is a real departure of what we just saw. There's this face all over the walls. And it's just really dark. And you don't know what to do, really.
Pretty fucking spooky. What the hell?
Yeah, and it's really, really loud. And I can, okay. God, I literally have to take off my headset because it's so loud. I have my game volume. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I am spamming escape right now, and I can't get out. I can't get out. I can't
That's
do anything.
weird.
I can't open the chat. Nothing.
All F4.
You were stuck staring at this one face. And the only way to stop on PC, at least, is to open up
I thought that was
Task
a face
Manager
right here. Not gonna lie.
and task. And there you go. It's gone. If you were on mobile, like if you were on your phone or tablet, you'd have to actually exit the entire application altogether. So yeah, that
Well, then why didn't it just
was pretty
F4?
weird, to say the least. But let's hop into it, because a majority of the TikTok viewership was just like, oh, it's just a silly jump scare, haha, haha, hee, that's funny, epic prank. I love pranking children and making them scarred for life. But no,
What?
we're
That was
not done.
fun.
'Cause
I
if we
love
go
these
back
horror
to this game,
things. Back when
and
I
then
was a
you
kid, I love
look
these
into
fucking
it a
horror
bit more,
things.
you notice here in the description, some things look off. There are a couple of letters that are capitalized. Now, I have a notepad right here that I'm going to be bringing up many times, but let's just type out what this description says. If we were to type in all the letters that were capitalized, ISTHISWORKING.
Is this
Right, so we
working?
already got some words. Is this working? CANYOUHEARME. Can you hear me?
Oh my god, it's
So we got
TDLC!
right here in this description the hidden message, is this working? Can you hear me? Which, you know, raises some questions. One thing I would like to mention is that the server size is 8. But obviously from what we just saw, there was way more than 8 people in that server. So the question, are there any bots, is pretty much answered. In this description is not the only place where there are hidden messages, where if we go to the developer, Clean Mean Beans, there it is again. It's that same face, or at least just the eyes and lips of it. And if we read the description of this group, we got, welcome to Clean Mean Beans, where fun and entertainment meet creativity and camaraderie. And here we already see that same thing here. There's some hidden message. We're gonna go through this process once again. THEREAREBOTSEHELPUS. And this message reads, there are bots. Help us. So clearly
There are
the
bots, help
narrative
us.
here so far is some entity, some person, or maybe a collective of people, hence the us, that are trapped and in need of help. Something like that. One thing I should mention is that when you do get jump scared back there, you would get a badge, right? And in this badge, Fashion Diva icon, same deal. There's another message here. GATEWAY. Gateway. Now, just having the word gateway doesn't really tell us too much. So we'll come back to this. So let us hop back in. See, I'm not going through that again. So obviously, going back into the game with the knowledge we have is a little bit more unsettling. Yeah, since
this is
I
interesting.
did mention before that there was only a server size of 8 people, it seems that's
I think
why
it's just
there's
like a
only 8
spooky thing that
contestants
they
up here.
made.
Because the rest of the people down there
Which is
are
honestly
the
kind of
bots.
cool.
Get me out. Get me out. God, and the game is really good at like tricking you on the surface level into thinking it's legit. Because besides all the creepy stuff, it is like a really well put together game that could be enjoyable. It could be enjoyable for kids. But yeah, with the knowledge we have now, it's time to look for secrets. Now there really aren't any secrets right now, but they'll show up eventually, and you'll see what I mean. Okay, this is taking a little long. This is taking a little longer than usual. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
He's gonna get jump scared.
Am I going crazy
Oh.
here? Because I swear,
Well, that need to be a part of the video.
stuff was supposed to start happening. Well, since it hasn't happened yet, I will mention one thing. There is a small chance that one of the bots in the server will say like a really long rambling message, constantly repeating the words like on the roof, on the roof, on the roof, or like it's on the roof, or something similar. So once you see that message, naturally we'll go up to the roof. So we go down here in the roof and this is a secret room, and here we are, and it's the missing face from down there. I need a gateway. It's the missing face from down there, as well as the same face that we've seen before. And we click on it. Spooky. Okay, has it happened? Oh, here we go. It happened. I don't know if it was because we did the roof secret, or if we just waited around long enough, but messages will start appearing. They promised me so much. I was so young. Now I'm gonna keep tabs of these, and of course there's more messages over here too. I tried to teleport out, didn't work as well. And we got some messages here. He keeps deleting my messages. I'm trying to find a way to communicate. I'm trapped. Please help. Please help me. I see everything. I need am help. Everything. He's coming. I need to find a better way to hide these. That's a lot to take in. So those are the messages inside this building, but there is one more all the way back here. 128:43:85. Gonna write that down for later. So, yeah, funny thing, right after I jotted down those numbers, I bumped into my mic and muted it by accident, thus losing an hour of commentary that I recorded. So, instead for the rest of this video, I'll be commentating over the footage, okay? Okay. So now that we discovered all the messages inside the building, there are still more messages to be found. Not in the other buildings outside, but rather the mountains outside of the map. The first one we come across reads as follows. I am the trails. I am the textures. I am the trees. I am the blocks. I am the text. I am the bots. I am stuck saying the same thing. After being forced into another runway show, we then head out to find our next message. Trust me, we aren't that different. I have a conscience. Not too far from that one, there's another. Would you be mad if I could switch our lives? Probably. The next one is pretty simple. Do you think you can help me out of here? Another mandatory show later, we come across the next message. I am everyone, and everyone is me. But I'm not you? Getting a little existential here. And as far as this game goes, that is all the hidden messages that I could find. I know, I made sure to double check all the buildings. Now that we have all the messages, you would think that we have reached the end of the tunnel, but that cannot be further from the truth, as the developer Clean Mean Beans still have a couple more games under their belt that we need to dive into. Those being Clean's Runway and Avatar Editor, and Daycare. By the way, just ignore Paddle Battles. As far as we know, that game isn't connected to Fashion Diva at all. Going into Clean's Runway, what is immediately noticeable is that the layout is pretty much identical to Fashion Diva, except the runway itself is different, and the biggest change being that the outside houses are replaced by a warehouse of random clothing and accessories. Judging by the looks of it, this experience could just be an older version of Fashion Diva. Amongst the aisles and aisles of accessories lies this advertisement on the wall. Seeking child fashion models. Think you have what it takes to slay the runway? We hope so. We are seeking charismatic young stars to walk our runways and serve stunning looks. Interested? Contact us at... Interacting with the advertisement in-game has some text appear at the bottom, reading, "This looks interesting. I should give them a call." The last game we need to explore is Daycare, and looking at the game's banner...
What the hell?
You sneaky fucker. Now, for some godforsaken reason, this game out of all the related games has the most player activity by far. Most people who hop on Fashion Diva hear about the secret jump scare, get jump scared, and are finished. It's a one and done. But with Daycare, something about it has people constantly coming back and playing it regularly. Regardless, this game is pretty important to the Fashion Diva mystery. Despite it being called Daycare, the only two roles here are scientist and patient. Now, it took me a long time to become a scientist because you need to be one in order to progress the story. Finally becoming a scientist, I mean caregiver, I go over and grab a patient, I mean child, and bring them over to the testing chambers, where you can experiment with different toxin colors and intensities to inflict different effects on the test subjects. Now, this is where those numbers a while back come into play. By inputting the same numbers into the toxin color selection, selecting the intensity to the max, and pressing the green button, gas starts spewing into the chamber, and it doesn't take long before the oh-so-willing volunteer starts to say, "I'm a fashion icon." Not only do they start saying this phrase, but they also start to move on their own without control from the player themselves. Even though we have played all the relevant games, there's still one thing left to do. If we go back to Fashion Diva, ask if there's any bots, and go back into the dark world, looking around more carefully, you'll realize that this world isn't Fashion Diva. It's Clean's Runway. And remember that advertisement from before? Well, if you remember where it was, and then go directly to it in the dark world fast enough, it changed. Simply repeating the words, "Contact us at." Standing at the ad for a brief moment, we'll be teleported to the last secret instance. Survey.
Welcome. I see you have taken interest in our project. We're glad to see you here. Before we begin, we would like to know about you.
I'm ready.
Do you have a family?
No.
Friends, at least?
Not one.
Do you have anyone you can contact?
Sadly, no.
Are you a child?
Yup.
Yep.
That's amazing. How does it feel being so youthful?
Feels pretty great. Haha.
Are you excited for this opportunity?
Absolutely.
Great to hear. Smile. Seems like you fit all of our qualifications. You're pretty special.
Congratulations, sport.
All right. Meet us at... Welcome, welcome. It is okay. Everyone feels nervous on the first day. Here.
What the fuck is going on? Watching spooky Roblox video while I power wash.
It all comes full circle. You dug too deep. You poked your nose into something you shouldn't have. You have become stuck,
a bot.
powerless, and forced to roam Fashion Diva without a purpose. Forever. And no one can hear you scream.
Ah! That's a pretty spooky concept, though. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'll put something more y'all's level. 6, 7 song. There we go. We'll put this on. Not this one. Not this one. What's that one? I need to find the one. I need to find the one that I'm looking for. You know, one that's y'all's alley. Oh, there it is. There it is. You guys are begging for me not to put this one on, y'all. Too bad. It's going on.
I mean, we all do it. You see a line, have no idea what
Sponsored
it's
by
for, but your
Bad
brain is
Geico.
like, should I join it? It's crazy, right? Hey,
Oh, this might be peak. Isn't this peak? My day just got worse.
oi, 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 oi.
This is a certified bop. Was this y'all's favorite 1 minute? Was that y'all's favorite 1 minute? We should karaoke that. What, did y'all say play that again? Play that bop one more time, someone said. Wow! I had enough of power washing. No more. Why am I evil? Wait, how long have I been evil for? I'm not evil, I promise. Just now, why am I evil? It's because I put the video on. How do I disable? I'm so evil now, guys. Give me a second. Now you are the bot. Guess I'd play it again. I mean, y'all the boss.
Or like 7-Eleven Then bombo mini gusini Berbaloni lili loli Pakramat pakramamat pakramamat Mamat matu Trippy troppy trippa troppa troppa Fruli frula frula la 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 Ta 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 sahur Bikus tikus dead bikus the dikus Job job sahur Job 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 sahur Job job Coco fanto elefanto toto
This is my jam.
Dragoni dragoni Giraffa celeste Giraffa celeste Cappuccino Assassino Bobrito bandito
Oi, oi, oi.
Come on, sing it. Sing it a lot with us.
Ballerina Cappuccino Tra-la-la-la-la Tra-la-la-la-la Udin din 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 din
I don't know this guy's name. I'm done. I'm over it. I'm over it. I had my fun. I had my fun. I had my fun, and I know y'all had y'all's fun. Ow. Why did they keep throwing things at me? I didn't do anything. I know what type of content y'all like. And y'all like the cha-la-la-la-la-la, cha-la-la-la-la-la. 6, 7. But if I get a toggle and it's just me doing 6-7, I should get a redeem that just says 6-7, and every time it gets redeemed, I have to say 6-7. I know you guys will be kicking your feet. Right? I'm almost done with stream, guys. Are y'all gonna miss me? We went about 3 hours. We'll stream again tomorrow. What should we do tomorrow, I wonder? I don't know what we're gonna do tomorrow. I don't know. I about played DVD. We did play a lot of, we have played various amounts of games. Maybe I could do a deep dive on these Roblox creepy games, maybe. I'll just like make a list of them and go to them and see what I can find. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm about to head out, guys. That was a stretch. That wasn't me in pain. Don't worry. I'm still here. Remember, guys, we stream also on the Red app. I'm assuming it's still streaming. I don't know. Somebody check if it's streaming. It says it's streaming, but I can't really tell from here. Maybe I've just been streaming a black screen to the Red app that starts with U. Just streaming a black screen. That'll be a peak stream. I'm gonna try to cross stream to it every stream, just because it's just. I mean, why not? It's a lot easier to do it than trying to stream the X, if I'm being honest, because I actually have to go to the website, set it up every single damn time. This one looks like I can click the button like I do for obviously Twitch, and it seems to be fine. I just need to find a way to be able to. I don't know if people have been chatting there. Maybe there's a fucking crowd there, and they're like, "Holy shit, guys! Oh my god, this VTuber is so kawaii, so cute." Or it's probably just a ghost town in there. But if there is anybody actually talking there, I think I went to sub only over there. But I have no way to read it. I have no way to read it. If you are watching it by some miracle, this chat right here is from Twitch. I'll try to find a way to, like, if I can merge the chats maybe, or I can be able to see both of them, because I don't really have much like space to be able to like see both right now. I'm sure there's a way I can get like 2 chat docs, one for Twitch and one for Red. I'm about to call it the Red app, guys. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed. I will be heading out now. I'll be back on tomorrow, probably doing DBD maybe, Dead by Daylight. This Chaos Shuffle's fun. Maybe I'll even do something else. I don't know. I always say I'll do something else and I really ever actually do it. I just save it for another stream. But yeah, I'll be heading out. Thank you all for joining again today. I appreciate you all, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays, so this is like a special case that I actually did stream. But I guess I'm here. Hopefully y'all enjoyed my presence. I will be disappearing now. Till tomorrow. Till tomorrow. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you all, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye, Vivacro. Goodbye, Yaxer Ulu. Goodbye, Rudion. Goodbye. I can't see any other names. Goodbye, everybody else. Goodbye. Burps in your face. No, actually, press A to smoke in your face. That's what I'm gonna do. Bye, Stray Yuki. I'm pressing A to smoke in your face. Goodbye, everybody. I'll miss y'all. I'll see y'all in basically exactly, what, 24 hours? 24 hours. Goodbye, everybody. Bye bye. Thank you for stopping by. Bye bye. I love you.